Yo, dudes, here we go. How's everyone? All right, we're coming up to this segment, and I don't know what part. We'll have to check it later on when I release them, I suppose. Yeah, Mark, what was you talking about? The
It was like the scenario with girlfriends or partners being jealous, but they bring up the scenario.
Yeah, that's it. I was talking about delusion and stuff. Yeah. So, ladies out there, trust us. Us fellas, we might look at another woman on the TV, one we like fancy and stuff. But reality, come on, it's not going to happen. Just like we know it wouldn't happen to you. My girlfriend or my wife, she might fancy, I don't know, The Rock. Where they're going to meet, So it's nothing to worry about. It's just banter, bit of a laugh, but it's like, don't take it personal. Don't take it and start judging your body, because you don't look like, who's it, Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah. If you don't, it look
or
like...
Megan Fox.
Or Megan Fox. Or Gal Gadot. Yeah, I mean, just because, look, that's their job to go and look good. A woman's job is just to be, in the respect of like, you are who you are. Enjoy being who you are. Don't set your standards to other people's. Don't set what you think the media tells you what you should look like. What the perfect size woman is portrayed in a magazine. And the other part of it is that how all those glossy magazine pictures are glossed over, airbrushed, touched up, perfect skin, perfect lighting, Life ain't like that. And you just, the more you can accept yourself for who you are and what you are, the happier you will be. I mean, I crossed that bridge 30 years and some ago. I come to peace of what I am and be happy. At the end of the day, you need to be happy to pump out happy vibes. Yeah? And when you pump out happy vibes, more people want to gravitate and be around you. So that's your first thing. Secondly, you get to choose what makes you happy. Don't allow the media and society to choose what makes you happy. Be healthy, yes, but not all them diet trends are healthy. Some of them is bad advice. And check in with your doctor before taking up any diets. Thank you very much. So I just want you to know, be who you are, acceptance of who you are. I look in the mirror, I see me, George. I don't see The Rock standing next to me or Vin Diesel standing on the other side next to me in the mirror, and I'm comparing their bodies, or I've got a glossy picture of, them looking all hench and muscular and whatever, and then me saying, oh man, that's what I got to be. That, leave it at, that ain't happening. Who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? As long as you're healthy and you're happy, those are the most important things in the world, So, like I said, accepting of who you are, loving who you are. Look, we all know what diabetes is. Yeah? And cholesterol. Just make sure that your body size is not falling in those can you help me, Martin, in those categories?
You can always improve yourself, can't you? You can always try and strive to make yourself better.
Yeah.
But don't
healthier, fitter.
Don't put unrealistic, like you're like putting The Rock or whatever.
Yeah.
Not everyone's got the same genetics. You've just got to try every day to improve yourself, I guess. The classic word is to try. Like
try.
Yeah. Try and be a better version of yourself. Not everyone can reach the same levels. And you've got to understand that. And if you try a bit, you'll be happy with yourself. And just be yourself.
Being happy is the first and foremost. So sometimes it's a little bit of a cycle. For you to be happy, you feel you have to look a certain way. or keep up to society's standards, right? No, that's bullshit. What you got to do is know that you're in healthy blocks. You know, you're not too low of this or you're not too high of that, you know, and you fall in the category of healthy, you know, good lung capacity, your heart is strong, you know. So make sure those are the most important things. And when you feel good, you know, because of the things that you're doing, you'll naturally self-improve, you know, because the happiness and the feel-good factor, you just want to do good things. And it'll make you a better, happier, stress-free person, you know. Be happy, guys. Be happy. It's all good. It's all happy. One love, peace, and all that. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So, oh, God, Martin, what's the next celebration we got going on now? April, is it?
Well, you got
Mother's Day. Shit, yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, Mother's Day. Oh, I wish my mum.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, yeah, for next week.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know, so you got any plans? You taking mum out for dinner or for lunch, pub grub, something like that?
I'm going away on the Sunday, so no.
Oh, where you going? Anywhere nice?
France. I'm going skiing. Snowboarding, yeah.
Bonjour.
Oui, ça va.
Oh, très bien. Je m'appelle
Georges.
Georges, oui. Je voudrais un ananas. Ah, oui,
Ouais?
monsieur. Je
Ouais?
voudrais un ananas.
Oh, ananas.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Yeah, oui.
Well, you want a banana?
Yeah, what's pineapple?
Could be that.
I thought it was pineapple and ananas.
Yeah, probably is. What's a banana then?
Ananas?
Ananas.
I don't. What am I, French?
Well, I don't know. That's one thing. When you go to France, I respect them, and also it's very frustrating at the same time, as in...
They refuse to speak English.
Yeah, because you're in France, right? And I'm like, I respect the hell out of that. But we're at an impasse here, because my French is awful, and your English is better than my French, but you think it's bad. So you don't want to speak your English because you're embarrassed and you're in France. So the emphasis is on me. My French is terrible. Nothing's getting done. So I'm speaking bad French. You're pretending that you don't know English. And we're getting nowhere here.
That's because they need one of these, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
Yeah,
you know?
sort it out. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I ask you for something, you do it,
Yeah.
Jean-Pierre.
When I say, do you speak English? You go, no. And you go, fuck's sake, so I'm going to try and speak French. And they're just squirming. They're like having a cigarette, just looking at you going, you stupid English.
Yeah.
Of course they speak.
You dick.
I speak it. I don't understand
You know what I
what you
mean?
just said, but
You
you
know?
didn't say it in French. You said it in English. But I let you do what you're doing, and then I help you out afterwards
Dick.
because I just like it. But if I was French, I'd definitely be like, I'm like that a bit anyway. I'm a bit like, I'm gonna let you fucking squirm a little bit.
You know
Just 'cause
what?
you're
You
an
are.
idiot. Yeah, I am a bit.
Yeah,
like that.
you are.
Yeah.
You are
I
hard.
let you sink your shit before, like,
Yeah,
because you've assumed. Sometimes people assume that I don't know some stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's see how far this rabbit hole goes, and then I'll let you do enough rope to hang yourself, and then I go, whoa, okay, that's enough of that. Come on then. And you're like, oh, this was a lot easier. Yeah, it could have been, but you didn't ask the question. You didn't. If you went to me the right question, I would go, yeah, and we divert that. This is not. If you went, do you speak French? And I go, yeah, I speak French. We can speak French. Or do you speak English? And I speak English. Then we're going to speak English, and then we get on to the conversation.
Yeah.
But if you just assume something because of the way I look or that I am or however it is, I'm going to go, okay, you haven't asked the right question in like a respectful manner. I'm going to let you fucking sink your shit. And I'm just going to watch while you're just flapping around like a fish out of water. See how you get on. And then I'll come in and go, do you mean this? Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Well, yeah, I did, but you didn't say. Is this making any sense? This makes sense, right? Yeah. It sounds like I'm blabbing on, but yeah, I'll let you sink yourself.
Yeah, listen, I know where you're coming from. Sometimes it's best to keep your mouth shut and your ears open.
Yeah.
You know, just let them carry. Because I've come across people that look the part. You know, they dress the bit. You know, they dress the part, and you know the haircuts.
Waffles coming out their
Yeah,
mouth.
and you're listening to them, and all they're doing is throwing out big words that are not even supposed to be going in that sentence or in that context. They contradict each other or got nothing to do with it. It's just big words.
They don't seem to understand the words that they're throwing around.
Yeah. Or what their meanings of those words.
But no one seems to call them on it. And then I seem to be the one that calls them on it. And they're like, you're being a dick for calling him on it.
No, I call people out on shit. If I pick up on something, I call them out.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, hold on a minute. Didn't you just say this a minute ago? You know?
Yeah.
Then why are you contradicting yourself and, you know, saying this now? You know? Or they'll use a word in a sentence that word is the wrong word. You know? And I will pull them up on it. And again, some get upset.
Yeah.
You know, and the meaning for me is that growing up the way I grew up, leaving school with nothing, you know, with no qualifications, meant nothing to my life. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've done well, you know, by working. So, sorry, man, I forgot where that tailed off from the
conversation using like convoluted words that don't actually apply
so
to the scenario.
Thank you. So that when my vocabulary is limited until leaving school, and I expanded my vocabulary and the meanings of certain words. I still don't know millions and millions of words, you know. So I'm always, even at this stage in my life or this age, I always open to learning new things, you know, like knowledge.
Yeah, there's still some words I think I know, and then actually you semi-know, but it's not the actual. You interpret it in one way, and it actually should be another way. I find that sometimes.
Well, this is why,
and you could be looking like an idiot. But if somebody tells me, I'm open to the information. And I go,
same here.
Do you know what I mean?
But there are some people that don't like that.
They're stubborn, aren't they? Yeah,
and they accuse you of you thinking they're dumb, and it's like, no, it's not that. It's that we're friends, right? I don't want you sounding dumb, in front of other people. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't want people laughing at you because you're using the wrong words in the wrong context. So I'm your friend, and your friends should be able to correct you or help you on that. You know?
I would do that with so like, you know, I was saying about the French. If you're working with somebody and their English isn't great, they're not the first language, and they're clearly not grown up. They've only been over here a couple of years, say, and they're saying stuff. People know what they're saying, know what they mean, but they're not saying it correctly. I will call them on it and say, mate, you don't say that. You should say this. And they're like, what? I've been saying this all the time. And I'm like, no, that's fine. They know what you mean, but you should be saying this.
Yeah.
And nobody else will tell them that because, and at first it can be a bit like, you've been a bit of a dick. But really, I'm helping you.
Thank you.
Because if nobody corrects you, you think you're doing fine. So you're going on and you're talking away, and then nobody's corrected you, except for I've come along and gone, no. Everybody says this. They don't say that. You're saying, you know, classic one. I used to work with this is appropriate. It was a Greek guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm fucking...
And the classic line is, that's a pain in the arse, right?
Yeah.
And he used to say, the pain of the arse. And I'm like, mate, it's not of, it's in the arse. It's a pain. And he's like, but why? Like, I was like, mate, just trust me. Say this instead of this. You'll sound more native. That's you don't need to know why.
Yeah.
Just say this. It'll be perfect. And then just little things like that. I would always correct when he would say the wrong, you know, the wrong verb or the wrong adjective. I'd be like, you would say this.
But he wasn't...
He was fine with it.
No, was he from Greece somewhere?
He was Greece, yeah, and he moved out, yeah. So, and he was a really nice guy, and I felt like I should help him. And he was appreciative. He wasn't like... He was more like, oh, why? Nobody said it. I was like, yeah, because they're just being polite. Because English people are polite, like, as in, you know, you don't be rude. It's seen as rude as correcting someone.
Sorry to disturb you. Let's break this up, guys. We're coming to the end of the segment already, yeah? We'll see you on the other side.